All right, guys, today we are making Boston baked beans to can. So I soaked my navy beans overnight. Now I put them in boiling water, and you can see some of them are starting to split. So now I know we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and... All right, so par for the course. It's too big for one crock pot. So I actually did measure the beans. All right, so now we're gonna add all of the rest of the ingredients into the sauce. So this is about 300 grams of bacon. I got the thick cut because, you know, I like thick bacon. All right, onions. Ended up being about 6 cups of onions. I used red and white because that's what I had. So that's what we're going in with. I'm just gonna get the rest of the onions out of the bowl. All right, so now we're adding 150 grams of brown sugar and 225 of molasses. All right, now we have 4 grams of ground mustard and 12 grams of salt. And then we're gonna add 950 milliliters of water. Okay, so we've got everything mixed here, and basically what we're doing is we're heating it up until the sugar dissolves, and then we're gonna go ahead and pour it over our beans. It should stay soupy with the chunks of the bacon and the onions, so we're not looking for stuff to really dissolve. All right, so we have all of our stuff in here, and I've been checking it, and basically what we're looking for is we want the sugars to be melted. So if you look at some of the liquid, you can see there's no sugar granules, so we are ready to split this up and get it in our crock pot. All right, so I measured out our sauce. All right, so here they are. Now I am gonna add just a little bit more water because we want the beans to be just covered in each crock pot. I'm gonna have to get some more water for this one, and then we're gonna put them on high. If your crock pot has a temperature gauge, you want it about 300 degrees. And then we're gonna let it cook, and you wanna keep checking to make sure that the water level is just over the beans, and we're gonna let them cook until they turn a nice dark golden brown. So I will be back. Okay, so I finished the baked beans. They were in the crock pot for about 8 hours on high. And then I let them warm overnight because it was 9 o'clock and they have to process for 80 minutes and I was tired. So this is what we ended up with. I did add jalapeno peppers to some of them. I don't know if you can see it there. So half the jars have jalapenos just for a little bit of a spicier version, but here they are. I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you.